Have you ever felt a pull towards places that whisper tales of the ancient world? Places shrouded in mystery and legend? Today, we re-embarking on an incredible journey to uncover the secrets of the 20 most mysterious temples on Earth. From hidden jungle ruins to sacred sites perched on impossible cliffs, these structures challenge our understanding of history, engineering, and faith. Our first stop is the Kailasa Temple in India. This isn't a building, it's a colossal monolithic sculpture, carved top-down from a single piece of rock. Historians are baffled how ancient builders, with just chisels and hammers, could have excavated over 400,000 tons of rock to create this masterpiece. The precision and scale are simply mind-boggling, suggesting a level of technology we can't explain. It's a true testament to human devotion and ingenuity. Next, we journey to Turkey to see Göbekli Tepe. This site completely rewrites history. At over 11,000 years old, it predates Stonehenge by 6,000 years and even the invention of pottery and writing. It was built by hunter-gatherers, a society we thought incapable of such complex construction. Why did they build this massive temple complex? And why did they deliberately bury it thousands of years ago? The answers remain buried with its secrets. Let's fly over to Cambodia, to the sprawling complex of Angkor Wat. It's the largest religious monument in the world, a stunning representation of the Hindu cosmos. One of its greatest mysteries is its intricate water management system. The massive moats and canals are not just decorative. They were a sophisticated hydraulic system that stabilized the temple's foundation on the soft ground. How they engineered this with such accuracy centuries ago is still debated by experts. Now, imagine a temple clinging to a sheer cliff face. That's the Paro Taksang, or Tiger's Nest, in Bhutan. Perched over 3,000 meters up, its construction seems impossible. Legend says Guru Rinpoche flew here on the back of a tigress to meditate. While that's a beautiful story, the real mystery is the logistical nightmare of hauling building materials up this treacherous cliffside in the 17th century. Deep in the jungles of Mexico, we find the ruins of Palenque. This Mayan city-state is famous for the Temple of the Inscriptions. Inside, archaeologists discovered the tomb of King Pakal, with its famously enigmatic sarcophagus lid. The carving depicts Pakal in a strange posture, leading some to speculate it shows him piloting a kind of spacecraft. While mainstream archaeology offers other interpretations, the image continues to spark debate and wonder. Let's head back to Europe, to the Hypogeum of Wal Saflieni in Malta. This is a subterranean necropolis, a labyrinth of chambers carved out of solid rock over 5,000 years ago. The acoustics in one chamber are extraordinary. A male voice speaking at a low frequency resonates throughout the entire structure, creating a powerful, disorienting effect. Was this an intentional design to alter consciousness during rituals? It's a chilling and fascinating thought. In Ethiopia, the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela defy belief. These 11 medieval churches were not built, but carved directly out of the ground, hewn from a single block of stone. They are connected by a maze of tunnels and passages. Local legend claims that angels helped build them overnight, while historians look for more earthly explanations. The sheer scale and precision of the work leave everyone in awe. Next, we travel to the remote Easter Island to witness the Ahua Kivi. Unlike other Moai statues on the island which face inwards, these 7 figures gaze out towards the ocean. What's more, they are astronomically aligned to face the sunset during the spring equinox and sunrise during the autumn equinox. This precision suggests a deep understanding of astronomy. Why were these 7 statues positioned so differently from all the others? High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, we find Puma Punku. The stonework here is unlike anything else. Massive blocks of granite and diorite are cut with such precision that not even a razor blade can fit between them. The complex H blocks interlock like a giant puzzle. How could a civilization without the wheel or writing create such intricate and perfectly smooth cuts in some of the hardest stone on Earth? The tools and techniques used remain a profound mystery. Let's visit Japan's ancient Yonaguni Monument, a submerged structure off the coast of the Ryukyu Islands. It features massive, flat terraces, right-angled steps, and pillar-like formations. Some geologists argue it's a natural formation, but many, including marine geologist Masaaki Kimura, believe it's a 5,000-year-old man-made city, sunk by an earthquake. If it is artificial, it would be a major discovery, a lost civilization hidden beneath the waves. Back in India, the Padmanabhaswamy Temple in Kerala holds a secret that could make it the wealthiest place on Earth. It has several underground vaults, and when one was opened, it was found to contain a treasure of gold, jewels, and statues worth billions of dollars. But one vault, Vault B, remains sealed. It's protected by a heavy door with no latch or bolt, only the cobra carvings. Legend says it can only be opened by a specific chant, and that any forced entry would bring catastrophe. Let's cross over to Ireland to see Newgrange. Older than both Stonehenge and the Pyramids of Giza, this 5,000 to 100-year-old passage tomb is an astronomical marvel. For a few days around the winter solstice, a narrow beam of sunlight penetrates a small opening above the entrance and illuminates the entire inner chamber. This precise alignment, designed to mark the rebirth of the sun, shows an incredible level of astronomical knowledge. In the deserts of Peru, the Nazca lines aren't a temple in the traditional sense, but they form a sacred landscape. These giant geoglyphs, depicting animals and geometric shapes, are so large they can only be fully appreciated from the air. Why did the Nazca people create these massive drawings over 2,000 years ago, and who were they for? Were they messages to the gods in the sky? Now, let's explore Derinkuyu in Turkey, an entire ancient city built underground, reaching depths of over 85 meters. It could house up to 20,000 people along with their livestock and food stores. It had wells, ventilation shafts, and even schools and chapels. Why was such a massive subterranean complex needed? Was it for protection from climate change or from invaders? The scale of this underground world is hard to comprehend. On the island of Java, Indonesia, the Temple of Borobudur emerges from the jungle like a giant stone mandala. This massive Buddhist monument is decorated with thousands of relief panels and Buddha statues. The entire structure is a guide to enlightenment, a journey from the earthly realm to nirvana. A great mystery is why this magnificent site was abandoned for centuries, left to be consumed by volcanic ash and jungle growth until its rediscovery. In Lebanon, the Baalbek Temple complex stands on a foundation of some of the largest stone blocks ever worked by human hands. 3 of these, known as the Trilithon, weigh an estimated 800 tons each. An even larger block, the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, lies in a nearby quarry, weighing a staggering 1,200 tons. How ancient civilizations managed to quarry, transport, and lift these colossal stones remains one of the greatest engineering mysteries of all time. Heading to Mexico City, we find the Templo Mayor, the main temple of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. It was considered the center of the universe. What's mysterious is that the temple was built in 7 successive phases, with each new layer built over the previous one. This constant rebuilding was a ritual act, but the exact meaning and the ceremonies that accompanied it are still being uncovered by archaeologists digging through the layers of history. Now, let's go to the Orkney Islands in Scotland and the Nissa Brodgar. This vast Neolithic complex is a temple of the north. It's a huge collection of monumental buildings, surrounded by a massive wall. The quality of the stonework and the scale of the site suggest it was a central place for a large community, possibly a pilgrimage site. Its discovery is recent, and we've only just begun to scratch the surface of its purpose and meaning. In the mountains of Colombia, we find the Lost City, or Ciudad Perdida. Built by the Tairona people around 800 AD, it predates Machu Picchu by some 650 years. It consists of a series of terraces carved into the mountainside, connected by a network of tiled roads and small circular plazas. The city was abandoned during the Spanish conquest and was literally lost to the jungle for centuries. Its remote location and challenging access keep many of its secrets safe. Finally, we arrive at the most famous mystery of all, Stonehenge in England. These massive standing stones, arranged in a precise circle, have fascinated people for millennia. We know it was a burial ground and an astronomical observatory, aligning with the solstices. But the biggest questions remain. How were the stones, some from over 100 miles away, transported and erected? And what kind of ceremonies took place here that required such a monumental effort? From subterranean cities to mountaintop sanctuaries, these 20 temples are more than just ancient stones. They are puzzles left behind by our ancestors, challenging us to think bigger, to question what we think we know, and to stand in awe of their incredible achievements. What secrets do you think they still hold? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for joining this incredible journey. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more adventures into the unknown. See you next time.